And just start by drawing your knees into the chest, letting them fall out to the side, arching your back so you can see how my lower back is lifting off the ground, bringing the knees together, and then going in a circle, pressing my lumbar spine to the ground, knees fall out, arching the back, and back together. And now bring your hands and feet up to the ceiling. Just make a fist with your fingers and toes, getting that blood pumping. And then point and flex. This is really good for lymphatic drainage and also building strength in our wrists and ankles. Good. Now as we bring the right knee to our chest, lower the left leg back down. And then take it across the body for a little twist, cactusing your right arm and looking all the way over to your right hand so that the whole spine is twisting. We're going to take 3 deep breaths. Now with shorter practices, we want to make sure that we're breathing in for 4 and out for 4, and we're going to take 3 breaths in each pose. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Last breath. Good. Coming back to center, just grab the back of that thigh, point and flexing your ankle a few more times. And then maybe sliding it up just a little bit, getting a little bit of a hamstring stretch. And as we lower that leg down, let's lift our left leg into our knee, into our chest. And then taking that across the body, cactusing your left arm, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. One last breath. Good. Coming back to center, let's grab behind the back of your knee, point and flex the ankle. Maybe reaching up a little higher. Good. And then we're going to grab the tops of our knees, bring ourselves all the way up, just pushing into your hands and coming onto all fours. Starting with a cat-cow, inhale, drop the belly, gaze up. Exhale, round, pushing the ground away. Inhale, up.
Low battery, please charge.
Inhale, up. Exhale. Really try to contract the back body, finding the full range of motion in your neck. And now tucking your toes under, we'll come into downward dog. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Last breath. Good. Let's take our right leg in between our hands, untucking the back toe, and just interlace your hands behind the back, sliding down the back thigh. Let yourself lunge forward, head tilts back. Remember, we're keeping that inhale, exhale for 4 counts. Good. Releasing your hands down, tuck your back toe under, right hand to the inside of your foot, and just windmill your left arm around in some big circles. Good. Lifting the back heel, we're just going to find a little twist. And finally, if you want to go a little deeper here, you can reach for your back foot, bringing your heel towards the bum, and then pushing into your hand. Let's bring our hands back down, stepping into downward dog. Taking 3 breaths, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, and out. Final breath. And stepping your left foot forward, drop the back knee, interlace your hands behind the back, lunging forward, opening the heart. Remember that slow, steady count. The calmer we breathe, the calmer our nervous system becomes, relaxing our muscles. Taking our left hand to the inside, lift the back knee, drop the heel, and just windmill your arm all the way around. Maybe going the other direction. Then we'll just pick it up, twist the other way. Dropping your heel down to the ground. You can even reach back for your foot here, bringing it towards your bum. And then pushing into the hand. Beautiful. Hands to the ground. Let's step back into our downward dog. And then just hover forward, coming into your plank, tucking your tailbone back and forward 3 times. And then bringing your thighs down to the ground, shoulders back, pulling your back heart forward, and lifting the chest up. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4. Now if you want a little more, you can try tucking your toes and using that to scoot yourself forward, lifting the legs off the ground and lifting out of the shoulders, out of the neck. Take your knees wide, toes together, child's pose. And let's come back onto all fours. Taking your left leg out. Left hand to the center of your mat and reaching your right arm up for a twist. And we want to try to activate our left arm as much as possible, bringing our shoulder, our chest through. Good. Now take both your hands down to the mat. We're going to pick up our knee and lift the left leg all the way up, bending the knee, opening the chest, stretching out the front of our hip. Now this is just going to prepare us for our second lunge. Stepping your left foot forward, reach your arms up, shrugging your shoulders to the ears. In, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, in. Exhale, reach back. In. Exhale, reach back, dropping the knee down. And then release, half split, folding over that front leg. And let's bring our hands back to the top of our mat, stepping into downward dog. Hover forward into your plank, tilting your tailbone 3 times. Lowering your legs down to the ground. Cobra pose. Coming onto all fours, extend the right leg out to the side. Right hand to the center of your mat, twisting up. And we're breathing in and out for a count of 4. Just try to breathe a little slower. Tucking your toe under, lift that left knee, reaching the right leg all the way up. Bending at the knee, open the hips, stretch the hip flexor. Good, and now let's step that foot in between our hands. Coming up, high lunge. Interlace your fingers, shrugging shoulders to the ears. In, 2, 3, 4. Out, 2, 3, 4. In, out. In. Exhale, drop that knee down, reaching back. And then fold over that front leg, Ardha Hanumanasana. Good. As we come up, we're just going to turn to the side. Wide leg forward fold. Interlacing your hands behind the back. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now try to feel your shoulders shrugging, your hands reaching away from you, tucking your chin towards your chest. And swinging your heels a little wider here will help you feel more stable to lean forward, to lean into the toes, to activate the quads and the frontal muscles of your legs. Always nice to hold a little longer here, giving some time for your muscles to respond. Then we're going to drop down to our right heel, bum all the way to the ground, opening up the hands. Maybe you can reach forward for that toe. If it's hard to keep your hip open here, use your elbow as a sort of wedge. Otherwise, you can drop your foot in front and just reach over the side body. Again, if this is too hard, you can just reach straight up. You just don't want to be collapsing forward. Try to keep the heart open. Using your elbow as a barricade here to push your shoulder forward. Everything's an option. Good. As we come up, we're going to keep that left leg in the back and just turn to the front of your mat. Coming into pigeon pose, keeping your back toe tucked. Reach your back. Open the chest, the throat. And then fold forward. Coming back up onto all fours. Tuck your back toe under, stepping into downward dog. Taking that right leg up and the knee open the hips, little counter stretch. And step that foot forward, wide-legged forward folds. Grabbing the outer edges of your feet this time, pulling your head down towards the ground. And now we're going to drop our bum down to that left heel. Taking a moment, push your elbow, open the knee. Maybe you can reach across for your toe. Keep pushing that knee away. If it feels too uncomfortable, you can always bring the foot in front of you. Elbow to the inside of your knee, reaching up. And maybe it's available to go all the way across. 3 deep breaths, in for 4, and out. In, out, in, and out. So now we're going to be turning to the back of our mat. Same thing, pigeon pose. Set yourself up by first keeping your toes tucked, lifting the knee, and lifting your chest up. And start to soften down. Back up onto all fours. Let's lift that left leg all the way up and around, stretching it out. Good. And coming onto all fours. So puppy pose is such a good one for posture and opening up our thoracic spine. Reach the hands forward, drop your chest. You might need to walk your knees back a little, and then just focus on letting the heart and the chin rest. Beautiful. Coming onto your stomach. Let's extend the right arm out. So this is probably the biggest one for posture. You want to make sure that your arm is no lower than your shoulder. So either shoulder height or a little higher. And you're going to let your left leg, so your right hand's behind you, your left leg is flipping over. Broken wing. Now in this right hand, you want to feel like your thumb is almost lifting up so that you're opening the chest, reaching across those pecs, and kind of pushing your elbow into the ground. Breathing. Slowly uncurl. Let's come on to the other side. Left arm is behind you. I always like to start with my legs straight and my arm even a little straight to stretch into those lats. And then bringing it a little closer, bending the knee. And slowly releasing that. We're going to come onto our knees, tucking our toes under, and just pulling our fingers back. Let's do that same thing on the other side. Good, and then releasing. We're going to sit on our heels and start to recline back. And always stop at the elbows. But even if you have your shoulder blades on the ground, lift your bum, push your knees down, actively stretching along the quads. Now I like to also reach my hands overhead. Take a moment to push down just with the right knee, reaching my right arm up. And then just with the left knee, pulling my left arm up. Let's release that. Taking your feet as wide as the mat, both knees fall to the left, placing your left foot on the outer edge of your right knee. Let's release, go the other side. Your feet together, resting one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Letting go of all thoughts, all desires.